First Lutheran in Pontiac. This is our Common Sense Theology, or Word of Hope for today. Again, I'm on this sacramental kick, we have talked about a lot of this in the past several days, but this is something that cannot be understated. Partaking of communion. A lot of people say, well, you know what? I can just sit at home. I can watch such and such on TV. I can even watch your all's live stream. Well, that's all fine, well, and good if you're on vacation or if you're sick or something like that. But there is a reason that you need to be in the house of God. Several reasons. The main reason is you need to come and fellowship with the saints. You need to be with one another. We need to share one another's burdens and share one another's joys and triumphs and everything else. That's part of the reason we're here. But another reason that you are here is you are here to receive the grace of communion. You see, church is a participatory sport. It is not one where you can just sit back and watch. This is not the NFL where there are 22 men out on a field who desperately need rest, while there are hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people watching them who desperately need the exercise and saying, I can do it better. No, this is not, the NHL or the Major League. This is not that. No, you can sit and just watch, or the Olympics or whatever like we do. No, this is a participatory sport, and if you need that grace, you want that grace, you should desire it. It should be something you cannot wait to get a hold of, is that grace that is being emitted to you through communion. This is why you need to be in the house of God. You need to be here. You need to be partaking of that. You need to be in your church, and I hope your church is doing communion each and every week. They need to be. Luther says we need it every day. He said, I need Christ every day, and he's speaking of communion. And I know Pastor Yoder, Dr. Yoder back in North Carolina once made the statement to his church. They were having it once a week, I think, or once a month, rather. And he said, if Luther needed it every day, we could probably use him at least once a month or at least once a week around here. That's a great argument. We need Christ at least once a week. We should have him every day, communion. Back in the old world, they did. The reason they got to the once a month thing was there were not enough pastors to go around when they first came here, and they ran the circuit. So they came around once a month, and then it kind of stuck. No, you need Christ every day, and you know what? You should have him every week in communion. So come to the house of God, receive that grace, and be joyful that God is imparting his grace through his Son's body and blood to you. And I pray today that God